Hey guys, so this is just going to be a short little video on how to solve using what you learned about parallel lines cut by a transversal and all the different types of angles. Oops, we're on the wrong page. So the first thing I want to do is number one on the worksheet for today. So the first thing you always do if you have parallel lines cut by a transversal, you want to first use your vocab and figure out what type of angles you have. So these are corresponding. And then you ask yourself what you know about corresponding angles. If lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. Set them equal. So those two angles have to be equal because they are corresponding. And then solve 44. Subtract 44x from both sides. So you got 2 equals x, and your answer is C. So that was corresponding. Corresponding angles, if lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. We're going to move on to number 2. So again, if you see those parallel lines cut by a transversal, name them. So these are those same side or consecutive interior angles. And then ask yourself, ooh, I missed. I was supposed to underline, but same side consecutive interior, ask yourself what you know. If lines are parallel, these should be supplementary. They should add up to 180. So 10x plus 6 plus 104 equals 180. Remember, these are the weird ones, okay? All the other ones, alternate interior are congruent, alternate exterior are congruent. Consecutive, or those same side, are supplementary. They should add up to 180. Let's combine our like terms. So we've got 6 and 104. So we have 10x. 6 plus 104 gets me 110. We're going to subtract 110 from both sides. So 10x equals 70. And divide both sides by 10x equals 7. So it looks like we're down here. And I want to see this. I want you to name them, and I want to see your work. We're going to skip down to number 5 because I want to get all the different types of angles for you. So again, name your angles. Those are alternate, exterior. And then ask yourself what you know. If lines are parallel, alternate, exterior are equal, are congruent. Set them equal. Oops, 23x plus 5 should equal 120. Subtract 5 from both sides. 23x equals 115. And divide both sides by 23. And you should get x is 5. Oops. All right, and then one more just to make sure we're good. We're going to skip down to problem 17. I know I'm skipping all over, but I wanted to get different types of angle pairs. So here we have alternate interior this time, alternate interior. And then you ask yourself what you know. If lines are parallel, alternate interior are congruent, are equal. Set them equal. Oops. Do I have an eraser? I do. Should equal 10x minus 10. I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides. So 14 equals 2x minus 10. Add 10 to both sides. 24 equals 2x. And divide both sides by 2. You should get x is 12. I think that's the last one. Yep, that's the last one. So just a couple pointers. We did alternate interior are equal. Let me make this. Okay, so a little side note here. So if lines are parallel, alternate interior are congruent. Alternate exterior are congruent. Again, set them equal, just like here. Alternate interior are congruent, set them equal. Corresponding are congruent. And then your last one, that's your weird one, those same side or consecutive are supplementary. They should add up to 180. So again, those are the weird ones. Also, don't forget the stuff you already know. Vertical angles are always congruent, and linear pairs, lines, are always supplementary. All right, so that's just a little kind of snippet. Ask yourself what type of angle and then see what it says. If they're alternate interior, you know they're congruent, you know they're equal, set them equal and solve. All right, bye guys. Good luck on the work. Tell me if you need me.